Hello, Hail Stalkers. This is Derek Klein coming to you from the Hail Palace, and today Hail Trace is going to be focusing on the hail forecast for June 3rd. That's your Wednesday afternoon, and it looks like we've got a pretty high potential for some significant or large hail as we go through the afternoon hours. So we're going to be focusing in on places like Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. And potentially for some high populated areas too. There are not many in those states, but when you get into a few locations, you can have some high population. So we're going to be watching many of those areas. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got in store for the forecast for today. So we've got our ingredients here for today. We're going to have a high instability. We're also going to have high moisture that's going to add to this instability. And we're going to add a little bit of shear so we can allow these storms to do a little bit of rotation. And that rotation is going to help to increase the hail size when combined with this moisture and instability. So overall threat for today, we're going to go moderate risk for potentially some large hail across parts of specifically Colorado, Nebraska, and Wyoming. And so let's go ahead and take a look a little bit deeper at what we're talking about here. So this is our hail forecast again for Wednesday. So we've got a large area here stretching from about Des Moines, potentially as far south as Kansas City. Right now we've got some storms moving through Kansas City, and that will probably stabilize the atmosphere for the afternoon. But Omaha, Nebraska, we're going to do Grand Island, Nebraska, Hays, Kansas, all the way back out here into Denver, Colorado, through Cheyenne. Rapid City, you're going to be right on the line, but up towards Sheridan, Wyoming. So a lot of areas with the potential for some significant impacts from hail. Now we've got an area where we expect the largest hail to occur, and that's really from around Hastings, Nebraska, all the way back towards Denver, Colorado, potentially North Platte, you're right in here. We're going to have Cheyenne, and then right up towards Sheridan, Wyoming as well. So we've got some areas, again, potential for up to tennis ball size hail. In the Denver area specifically, I expect the storms to form right over town. They will go severe fairly quickly. They're going to produce some fairly large hail, probably in high volumes. That's typically what happens with the storms in Denver. The largest hail, the tennis balls, maybe even baseballs, probably will happen just to the east of Denver. So once you get out past of the airport there to the east, that's where the biggest hail. But in Denver, I wouldn't be shocked to see some maybe 2-inch hail as we go through the afternoon hours in Denver. So that's for your Wednesday, June 3rd. This is the forecast that we've got in place. Let's specifically look at a couple of cities here. So we're going to go Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're going to go 3 to 11 p.m. with your hail. And again, max hail size in Cheyenne around 2-inch in diameter. The chance for hail about 35% in Cheyenne. And there could be some winds up to 65 miles per hour. Also a potential for some tornadoes around Cheyenne this afternoon. Cheyenne and points to the east over towards the Nebraska border. As we drop south just a little further, we're going to go Denver, Colorado. We're going to go 3 to 11 again for Denver. We should have multiple waves of storms move through with the potential of up to 2-inch hail in Denver. Like I said, just to the east of Denver, I expect hail to potentially be a little larger than this 2-inch. Hail chances about 40% in Denver today. So we're going high chance for hail in Denver. That's quarter size or larger. And in all likelihood, it looks like we should see multiple waves of severe thunderstorms move through the Denver metro area. And some of those could have winds up to 65 miles per hour. Let's show you what we're taking a look at here. This is actually a simulated radar from one of our models here. And this is, again, this is the first wave moving off to the north across northern Colorado. But you can see we've got the second storm. This might even be the strongest storm moving right through the center of Denver. That's Aurora right there. You guys get hit quite often. There's the Denver International Airport right there. So again, multiple waves of hail will be possible today in Colorado. Those should be high volume storms with the ingredients that we have in place in the atmosphere. So you're going to get a lot of nickels, a lot of quarters, a lot of half dollars, potentially 6 to 8 inches, maybe more in a few areas as these storms really get going. And then we'll have some mixed in hail sizes that'll make it up towards the golf ball, and then maybe even some 2-inch hail as well that could cause some even more significant damage as we go through the afternoon. So it's something that you're going to want to pay attention to as you go through the afternoon hours across parts of Denver as, again, a fairly active afternoon. We're going to bounce east here a little bit further. We're going to go Grand Island, Nebraska, 4 to 9 p.m. Max hail size in Grand Island this afternoon is going to be around 2 inch in diameter, and we've got a 25% chance, so chances a little bit lower. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of the storms stay just to the south of Grand Island, but it'll be close. So we'll be monitoring those as we go through the afternoon hours, and we could have some 60 to 65 mile per hour winds with some of the stronger, more severe storms as they move through the area around Grand Island. As we bounce over here to Omaha storms, probably a little bit later in the afternoon. Again, they'll probably be a little bit further to the south of Omaha, but we're going to watch that. And again, we're going to go golf ball size hail for the potential, about a 15%. So we've lowered the chances a little bit more. And those kind of drop off as you head towards Des Moines, where maybe about a 5 to 10% chance for large hail. Same thing down towards Kansas City, only about a 5% of large hail. And again, the worst storms, 65 mile per hour winds will be possible to push some of that hail as well. So that's a look at our forecast for today. That's Wednesday, June the 3rd. As always, if you have any questions, we are here to answer those questions. It's info@hailtrace.com. You can also get in touch with us at 855-334-4245, and we hope you have a great afternoon.